first tell us what was your interest, beginning of your interest as an artist. I think it was about 4 years old.
4 years old. I used to sketch on the ground. At the time the rain came down on the mud, I used to mess with the mud and draw. I didn't know what I was doing art.
And you were from?
From Brazil, Rio.
Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah, in Rio de Janeiro, up on the mountain, the rain come down, I started doing murals. And then I climbed a tree, a fruit tree, and ate a guava, and looking that mural that I create. I felt good about it, but I didn't know I was creating art.
Is your organic art.
There's no,
Please
oh, yeah.
talk about that. I think that's so intriguing to me.
It's amazing. I was curious about organic a long time. I was doing mixed media in 1991, 92, but it was not totally organic. It was mixed media, half paint, half oil, and some beans. And some of my friends bought those first pieces. Her name is Patricia Lerner. She bought a few pieces, this mixed media organic. But then I let it stray away. But last year, 2 years ago, I started getting involved. I was cooking some seafood stew, and I dropped some spice, some stew on the floor, and I loved that red color. And I said to myself, can I use this on canvas? So I started applying
Wow.
angel hair, mussels, paprika, black pepper into the canvas. So I made some small faces organic. I took the New Orleans jazz. This man came over and I showed to him, he loved it. I want to buy, but I was so afraid to sell to him. I was really petrified. I was worried about if it's going to fall off, it's going to, to eat, he's going to sue me.
Yeah.
But then I went to Pratt Institute to learn how to preserve. I did research how to preserve the organic on the canvas.
Oh, so you did research on that?
Yes.
Wow. So could you give us just a little sneak peek of what you discovered after you did the research of preserving that?
After I was creating this body of work, I was concerned about how to preserve the organic. So I took a welding class in Pratt. I made some frames, some professor in Pratt Institute in Brooklyn. So I went back there, I started asking questions. They told me the process of doing organic is done 1,000 years ago when there was no paint. People were doing organic. It's nothing really new.
Right.
But so I felt more comfortable when I learned how to preserve the organic. How to, because I don't want people to pay $10,000, $20,000, then the whole thing fall apart.
Exactly.
That's what I was concerned about.
Right.
Now I don't have to worry anymore. It's just creating. And now I'm so thirsty, put my hands on and start go to the studio and working.
Yeah. But I just think that getting back to the real, it's almost like coming back around.
Right, back to the roots.
Back to the roots, exactly.
Right.
Back to the beginning, back to the realness, the rawness, and of where we began anyway. And so many things were added to the foods, and so many things were added even to our society, the morals and values, and I can go on that forever. But it's time to get back to basics, I believe.
Right.
And that sounds like what we're doing here, what you're doing.
And I know I want to go back to the woods, to the ocean, because I'm going to find a lot of stuff out there that I haven't been able to do. I know I'm going to find some extraordinary things of the new elements that are going to convey into my canvas.
When did you get into, doing the music and playing the guitar and?
I'm self-taught in art.
Okay.
I don't know if musicians, people call, oh, you're a musician, because I go to different bars, I jam with some other friends, musicians, who, like Dick Griffin, King Azwat, when they invite to play in the Blue Note, almost have a heart attack. I was
went to the Blue Note?
Yes,
Oh,
I
nice.
found out what stage fright means.
Wow.
I was so nervous when I was playing my little drum and this young man invited me to play with my Blue Note. But I couldn't believe I used to go to Blue Note almost every day. Ernani Silva was going to play percussion. Yes. And the next day, how many times are you going to ask Ernani to come and play? I would invite everybody, but I was scared. I thought it was,